and welcome everybody, this is Kronos99 and we're here with Destiny 2 4K PC edition. As you can see with the desktop and whatnot. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm feeling a little bit underneath the weather, but I'm trying out some new headphones. Not new headphones, I've had these headphones for a while. They're Audio Technicas and they're the M50s. ATH50s, yeah, I think it's ATH50s, and not the 50X, but the 50, and I want to see if these are better than the Tac Stars that are a bit more open and wide, so I could already hear that there's a definite, like, sound difference when it's, like, the power, you don't need a lot of power to power these up, and I could tell that, like, you know, when I was, like, listening to other music, you know, with this, I could feel that I can feel a definite difference within the sound quality of this and sound quality of that. Like, that's more open range, but this is more like you can hear that it's compressed, but it's so it's clean and it's neutral, but you don't have a big bass. I don't know. Sign up for awesome personal challenges, critical Destiny 2 updates, and other stuff. No, I don't do that shit. You're just trying to spy on me and be like, what does he like? It's like, we'll give you free shit if you know we get to spy on your shit hella bad and we won't do anything with it. I was like, yeah, you will. Just like when you get those like Safeway cards and shit, they just monitor what you actually do for free instead of asking public survey for you and then paying you for your questions that you need to be answered. They just go, okay, we could do it for free by giving you small discounts on the shit that you're buying. I guess it works out, but I wouldn't say it works out. You know, if they want that kind of shit, they should be paying, like, survey panelists and shit. Rich get richer, right? But the last time that we left off, we were at the first hub area, and I'm at the Orlok stage, and our buddy right there. When I look at his face a lot more, I was like, yeah, I made the right character because it's the same character we've been working with. I'm surprised Twitch hasn't died yet. Look at that. Look at how cool it looks. Forgot how good this looks. But like I told you guys before, I was going to put film grain back on. Where's that film grain at? Yeah, it's on. It's on now. We can make the resolution even better. We don't have a HDR display, so can we even turn this on? We can turn it on, huh? Well, apply them changes then. I thought I needed to. Why wasn't it on before? Whatever. Alright. HDR is on now. It wasn't on before, so I guess not. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't. That's what I'd be talking about. I have anti-aliasing, I heard, actually just smooths out shit. So if you want more of a sharp textures, a sharp like look to everything, and then you just don't do it, I guess. If you're looking at, oh, you only work at 60 FPS, I'm like, yeah. Well, you should do more than that. And I'm like, go fuck yourself. Maybe you can afford like hella crazy ass shit, but I can't. Alright, I guess we got that in. The film grain's in. Classic, like, Destiny 2 shit. So we got HDR going. We'll go back to our area right here, the farm. And I'm broadcasting on Twitch right now instead of YouTube. Even though YouTube's quality's a lot better, I wanted to try how Twitch, like, you know, marks up. Because Twitch, I haven't been able to use it lately because it just keeps turning off on 1080p streaming. I don't know if it's just because of my end that I can't take it or what. Yeah. Does the film grain look different? I don't know. I think it looks different. High definition rendering, which is HDR. Did I turn motion blur off? Because I don't want that shit on. Motion blur was be off, because I hate motion blur. Wind impulse. HDR is supposed to be good shit, so I guess, you know. And there's that, like, message thing down there. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know what that is or what to do about this, but it won't go away though. See, so when I do this, you don't see that motion blur shit, so everything looks, you know, everything's supposed to look good, so let's do our thing. What's going on, buddy? I'm gonna turn your shit off.
Checking now.
What's this?
Done, done, done.
Guided games ticket.
Bye.
It's funny, like, I like how in the hub area you get to see your character full walking around, but like when it comes to like going out into the field, you go right into first person mode. Chickens! 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 Had you guys seen all this before, but I just kind of wanted to see it for myself. So that's it.
Yes, Lightbearer. Oh. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now, I understand you seek the shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. Its jagged, broken edge. A wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal.
This is true. We are no longer immortal. The dream has bonds. I need to find out how to stop that shit. Because we no longer, even though it's badass looking, you know, but it's just like damage, so. From 10 to 21 defense. We get this little thing, somehow this little scrappy thing is gonna give us 21 defense. What the hell? Vando Wang.
I am here for you, of course.
No wonder. I'm just trying to see how to do that like message thing, because that message thing is like pissing me off.
Did you need something?
Yeah, your mom's ass. Bam. No. No. Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, that's cool. Woohoo.
Did you need something?
Maybe because I'm streaming that, like, it's just like it takes off on it too.
This is
Hi there.
a lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So, anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted up hunk of traveling. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well.
Yes, we do.
Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you be my first.
Well, if I am your first, sometimes the first time's the greatest time. Sometimes it's the worst. It's like, you don't even have any glimmer. Get out your mouth. I'm like, why you gotta talk shit?
Hey, sorry. Pretty busy. What's going on?
Oh, there ain't nobody here.
I'm here.
Oh, I could do that? Cool.
Great idea, Soraya.
So that's why I don't see anybody join your fire team.
You're in charge now. How did I let you talk me into this?
Milestones.
I'm
New
here.
mission available. Alright, well then I guess launch to the Spark Zone.
Is he looking at you funny? I think he was looking at you funny because you're a bird.
Will that keep going on? See, now that the loading times is so awesome. I have the SSD along with the 1070, so like the loading times aren't gonna be anywhere as bad.
You sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Arthur. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
If you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm trying to see how to... That's probably what everybody's doing. Text chat under settings. Under what settings? Here we go. So that'll just be on if that stuff happens. So there we go. So we won't always have that thing happening. I'm surprised, like, Twitch is actually holding strong right now. I think the HDR is working a lot better now,
I'm
huh?
all over the EDC. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit like a dark haunted forest.
But non-guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
I just gotta see the majesty of the coolness of this game. We'll have a full playthrough of this in film grain and whatnot, and then we'll take the film grain off in the next
Jump
one.
under the car. It's a tight fit, but you can slip through. At least I can. Then again, I don't wear all that fancy armor.
I don't wear fancy armor. I'm pretty decently clean right now. Can I get in there? No? If you'll hear me talking a lot, it's just because, like, I'm sick and I'm just kind of feeling under the weather. Like I told you, I was like, there we go. Probably wondering, like, oh, what's the difference between this game and then, like, the game on the PS4? The graphics, for one. This is in 4K, and if you can't see the difference in the detail and whatnot, I don't know where your eyes have been. Some people can't distinguish. But there's no jagged lines. Everything looks really clean. Like, there's depth of field. There's different lighting scenarios. There's definitely different shadowing. There's more particle effects, different types of depth of field that goes on, and there's a whole bunch of things. With depth of field, that means everything in the foreground too. So everything is crisp to the nines to what this game was like could be, but it can't be on consoles because consoles are underpowered. The lighting is giving me weirdness though. I'm like, ugh. Maybe it's the HDR. The HDR I think is like for lighting, I believe, or if that's high definition rendering. I don't know. Let's see what's down here. Oh, how can I get back up? Oh. And there's a better FPS cap. I'm wondering if the HDR is actually like making my my cap go down. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just like seeing like if there's a FPS drop with HDR. If you're like, oh, this is not professional, it's not supposed to be professional, but no, it's the same. The lighting is just different. HDR makes the lighting like more supposed to be realistic lighting. So we'll do it with HDR.
Let me know when you reach me.
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
Damn, when it's dark, it's fucking dark as hell. I got my power weapon now, don't worry about that.
Did you hear something?
You see that shit? Alright.
We're under attack.
Bam!
Those things were the Fallen. Scavengers from another world. They worship machines.
Yeah, you can see like you won't see these type of textures on like a PS4 or whatnot, so that's why that PC is so much better. And HDR lighting and shit. Everything's like lit up really coldly. Probably like, maybe you should put the lighting up. I'm like, the lighting won't make a difference really, but just for you guys. Because I'm having a hard time too. I'm just like, man, this fucking brightness is crazy. Because it was at 4 before. We'll keep it at 4. Because it was at 4 before and I put it down to 3. So I'll put it to 4. See, so now you guys can see stuff like in the other game, so. Yeah, now you guys can see shit. And I can see shit. Look at that. The hell is that? It's like, no. So you can see the light reflection off my gun and shit? That's pretty cool. I'm surprised at how much Twitch is actually like broadcasting my signal. It's probably not even broadcasting a lot really right though. It's probably gonna look like shite to you guys If it does, I'll switch back to YouTube. I can hear the bass up on this. Switch the kinetic weapon. And now we got ourselves a new rifle, which everybody else gets. You see frame drops or whatnot, like I'm not gonna take it off of 4K, I'm just gonna keep it on. I was hoping that my rig could do this, but maybe I could just do the, because I haven't like, because it's already done by the MSI, is that they override the clocks on there, they overclock the card, so I can overclock the card even more. So I might just do that just for this game, like every time I play this game, because I usually don't have to push the card that much, but I don't need to worry about pushing the card that much.